Welcome everybody, my name is Misty / Chronexia, and I first must start by apologizing. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. This should not have taken me over a month to actually get back to doing these. If you do not know about Guess the Anime, it is a show that we do as often as I can, where you guys submit a bunch of GIF under a post I do on Twitter at Chronexia. And with the amount of GIFs you guys submit, I try to identify as many as I can in a time frame that is reasonable for you guys to enjoy. So without me delaying too much, because I have a lot to catch up, there's over like, what, 700 submissions? I won't be able to go through all of them, so hopefully I can cram as many as possible before I bore you. So let's go. The very first one that has been submitted was done by myself, because I always like to toss in mine just to kick things off. And this, if you do not know, is one of the finest anime this season, and I mean this in a very non-sarcastic way. It is absolutely amazing. It is Classroom of the Elite, one show that I enjoy watching every week as it is being released. This one's not too hard. This one is from Kotora-san. It is an anime about a girl who can read people's mind. It's an easy start. I'm not gonna delve too much into it because I feel like I've talked about it in the past. Good show, yeah. Another one that's not too hard, because this is kind of one of the main girl. I believe this is from Samurai Girls, show about girls being samurai. Not really tasteful. I mean, arguably, good action. Samurai girls. You kind of know where I'm going with this. This one I can tell you which one it is because the art style is very particular. And what was it? It's called C3. It's the shortened version. I think it's something like Cube X, another thing that starts with C, X, another thing that starts with C. I'm gonna have the proper terminology for you guys. But yeah, kind of a show that's not really going anywhere, but despite that, the visuals are absolutely stunning. Boy, you can't guess this. Mate, have I not proven my worth lately? Do you really think you're gonna stump me with Sugaroon? It may be a kid's anime, but kid yourself not. I do know about it. About many others as well. Might be too easy. Depends. I mean, it's kind of easy for me because, especially since I did an top 10 including that show, I think last week. Chihaya Furu, an anime about a girl and some other people, not only the girl, about playing cards, where people read a verse of a poem, and then you have to find the matching parts on a bunch of cards in front of it. It's called Karta. It's a really good anime. Basically, I'll know a zero, but done right. I mean, I'll know a zero was really good. Season 1. Let's not talk about season 2. Season 1 was great. This is from Heavy Object. It is a mecha anime. Good action. I mean, overall, Heavy Object did really good. I wouldn't really say it beats I'll Know a Zero. If you talk about season 2, then yeah, okay. But I mean, Heavy Object doesn't have a season 2, so it's not a fair ground to put it against it. Mecha anime is really what would team this, so if you're into that, I'd suggest you check it out. Otherwise, it's not a priority. Your nipples are showing. That's not nipples, that's Ninja's eye. That's really a mask that he's wearing. I'm trying to make it so YouTube doesn't censor my video. It's a dude at the very least, so it's gotta count for something. This is from Osomatsu-san. Really good comedy. Not for everyone. A lot of cultural things involved, so if you're not really into what happens in Japan, I wouldn't recommend it. But beyond that, really good show. This quality, man. This quality. You even give me Spanish subtitles. What does he says? Amor y paz, esa es mi política. I believe that translates to love and peace is my politic. Can somebody correct me on that? This is from Makadami Washoi. It is a kind of comedy anime. Really underrated. Not a lot of people ever talked about it. It's from, I think it's from the mid 2000s. Yes. This is from the Golden Bent Bat. It is the anime called Paranoia Agent. Incredibly good psychological anime. One that will make you kind of uneasy. Just with the opening, just pause this video, find the opening for Paranoia Agent, and come back. You good? Did you get the whole what the fuck was that? You'll get it if you check it out. Beyond the opening, Paranoia Agent is a really good show. Oh yeah. Okay. I want to talk about this one. This is from, I think it's episode 3 in Flip Flappers. Flip Flappers started as a show I was like, fuck is going on? But every episode just keep digging yourself more and more into it. And this episode had a giant Mad Max feel around it, so I have nothing but props to tell you about this anime. If you have the chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. Flip Flappers, wouldn't say it's for everyone, but a good majority, maybe 60% of the viewership. If you've seen a bunch of anime, this might be something you can get yourself in. Ah, yes, objectifying women, one of my favorite pastime. This is from Absolute Duo, which I do not like, because it doesn't really has a purpose. It doesn't really go anywhere. Try it out if you're into ecchi anime with just basic smut in it. Oh yeah, this is from Cheese Sweet Home, or is it Cheese New Address? No, I think it's from the original. It's about a cat that get lost and get into a new family, and you follow the everyday life of a cat. That's basically it. Good comedy. Great show for children. That's as much as I can say about it. I haven't seen all the episodes. I've seen a bunch. I recognize the cat. It's from that. Does she even speak Japanese? Alright. I'd like some information for a story. The art style reminds me... Of course, more censoring for me to do. The art style reminds me of Kanan. Kanan? Not sure if I pronounced that right. It is really good show. I mean, I'm saying Kanan because I don't really know which other it would be other than that. Kanan's a really good action kind of seinen anime. Mostly targeted towards adult, I would say. Well, I mean, this scene in itself kind of fits the bill. Lots of explosion and running around. Good plot too. Yeah, I'd say that. Give it a chance if you can. Oh, okay. I can tell you exactly what era this anime, even without knowing which show it would be. I do know which show it is, but just because it is in the 4x3 format of anime, I can tell you it is between like 2000 and 2007 when it switched to widescreen. The fact that they also have the time in the corner was also the mid 2000 era, where a lot of shows would air on TV. People would just snag it from there and put it on the internet as is, so you don't really have it without the time in the corner. So this anime itself is from Full Moon wa Sagashite. Really interesting anime, family friendly, I'd say, and a good watch. But it's about, I think it's 50 or so episodes, so kind of takes a little time to kick in. Ah yes, this dog. This beautiful creature that is from Elfen Lied, an anime that is very tragic. If you have not seen Elfen Lied and you find this puppy very attractive, I don't recommend you watch it because stuff happens in it, and unfortunately, is as much as I can say about the show without spoiling it. You need nerves of steel to watch Elfen Lied because there are limbs being slashed off every now and then. And it's a very gory anime. It's a horror one, but it's also a really good psychological anime as well. So, I mean, it stands as one of the finest horror anime ever made. But there was a puppy in it. This one's not too hard to guess because you put two of the main characters in it. And even if you would not have seen the anime, you would probably be able to identify them. These are from Eureka 7. I believe his name is Reckon? I don't really remember his name. I want to do it here. Quickies are my thing. Slut. This is from Hajimete no Gal, one of the anime in the summer season. I don't like it. It's very pedantic. This is not a scene you would find unless you've watched the whole anime, because I believe this is in the final episode of My Bride is a Mermaid. And it doesn't really make much sense unless you've seen the anime, and it is chaotic. It's a great parody anime. Right. This was a scene from, what was the name again? School Life, Gakugurashi. That kind of spoiled the fact that if you've seen episode 1, you don't really see the tangent in between this and what it is in episode 1. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because it is really spoilery. But give that show a chance and watch, like, if you start watching it, watch the entire first episode. Don't give up like halfway through episode 1. Just watch it entirely, and you might have a change of heart. Well, I mean, everyone know about this one. Code Geass, one of the cult classic anime. If you are a newcomer, this is one you might want to put on your top of the chart. fucking Beyblade? That's very little to go on, but I know it's Beyblade because Beyblade is a franchise that I've followed for quite a while, because as a teenager I was watching it. It used to play on TV right before I went to school, so it kind of had this nostalgia factor. Oh my god, you guys dig the most obscure shit. It's from an old classic that I like. I mean, really obscure anime. I think it's an anime from 1998. What was it called again? Bano Bunka Musume? The cultural life of a Neko girl? I don't really recall the title because it was kind of lengthy, and it's a really old anime that I haven't seen in years. I can, however, tell you it is pretty WTF. Comedy-wise, it's alright. Not a show. Like I was saying about Lucky Star and the other anime earlier, it's not a show that really aged well. So unless you're really into older anime, don't bother too much on this one. Problems, me, drinks, reality. Why'd you guys gotta memify everything? This is from another horror anime. Kind of Final Destination like, people dying left and right in very gruesome manner. That's a character from Pandora's Hearts. Pandora Hearts. Weird anime. Not a lot of people would get into. Still from Pandora's Hearts. Funny, we got two. Is it? No, it's not even the same person. Got two in a row. Pandora's Hearts. First glance, I would have guessed this is from. what's it called? Heaven's Lost Property, because there was a whole bit about flying painties, but the school uniform doesn't match the one in Heaven's Lost Property. So my backup guess would be Gabrielle Dropout, because the outfit match in Gabrielle Dropout, and there was also kind of wacky scenes like that. So yes, final answer, Gabrielle Dropout. Ah yeah, one of my favorite show. This is from Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. I believe this is the opening. Great show. They just finished the manga not too long ago. Ending was good, but the way they kind of adapted in the anime saved you a lot of whatever ends up at the end of the manga. So I'm really happy with the anime. It's one of my favorite, and I recommend you check it out if you can. I haven't seen you talk about this one either. Well, this one is not because it's bad. As a matter of fact, I really like it. It's just a lack of opportunity to get to talk about it, so I'll take this time to do so. It's from Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku. Yeah, Magical Girl Raising Project in English. I was trying to remember the Japanese title. It is really good and quite underrated for my liking, and I would recommend people to at least give it a try. It takes a bit to wind up. It's a story about a bunch of girls being pit against each other. Gotta objectify women a little bit more. We got here. The girl in the swimsuit is from Jinsei, which is a garbage anime. In a nutshell, it's a bunch. I think it's 3 girls arguing about topics, various topics. No, none in particular, just various topics. And every now and then they go to the beach episode. Yes, this girl. This is, what was her name? I think it was Mary. Was it Mary? From Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukunai. Sometimes the title in Japanese are a little longer, so I gotta try to remember it. I own the DVD. I have it. It's right there. So I got the DVD for this one. It is a... I didn't really like it all that much. Yes, the Monogatari franchise is... I believe this is from Kyuzu Monogatari, the second movie? Because the art style kind of changed in between them. Feel a little bit more cartoony at some point. The Monogatari franchise, one of the biggest thing in Japan, doesn't translate well in the West. I don't recommend it for everyone. I mean, the skirt kind of give it away. This is from School Love Live Idol Project. Uniform is all I have to go on, and thankfully enough, they have a really memorable one. This one is from Tale of Zestiria. Tale of Zestiria, it's a fine game. Really good show. Well, it's a good game. The show is good. It's made by the guys that did Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Stay Night, Ufotable, yeah. And their visuals are always incredibly good, so I really like what they did. A lot of people didn't find the adaptation trustworthy enough, but I mean, that's what happens when you have a 70 hours long game that you try to convert into a 12-24 episode long anime. It's kind of hard to cram everything in it. I believe this is from Tokyo Ghoul. Characters are well beloved and iconic, so easy to tell even if you would not have seen the anime. Classic comedy at its finest. This anime is from Magi, because Alibaba is the name of the blonde girl, and this is Morgiana. Really good show, shonen. about kind of Sinbad and like the Middle East folklore. And this one, and on this one, this is from Inu X Boku SS, which is an anime that's mostly fitted for girls. I mean, I'd say that. Demographic is mostly for girls. It was alright. Lots of Osbando material in it. Oh yeah, I said that was the last one. This one, let's do a quickie. Huron High School Host Club. Show about a girl who breaks a vase and has to pay it up because they force her to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the Guess the Anime. Again, I'm very sorry it took so long. I'll try to do another one sooner, but they take a really long time to edit, so that's kind of why I've been putting it back, not because I don't like doing them. I really enjoy doing them. It's just it kills about 3 to 4 days of my week just trying to edit all of it together and then record and then the whole thing. Anyway, enough excuses. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy, please leave a like. It's always really appreciated, and it confirmed me that you guys want to see more. So keep an eye also on my Twitter. If you want to post your very own GIF, at some point I will make another post similar to the very first one you saw in the beginning of the video, and then you'll be able to submit those otherwise.
The hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.